I wanted to kind of let you know right in the beginning that this is not the third Lego movie. When he said Lego, that was me going, yes, whatever that is, that is interesting. You know, everything from it was the toy he loved as a kid to he then had young kids that he was playing with Lego all the time, and he wanted to share his story in a way that his children and other people could understand, to the kind of metaphor of what Lego is, the kind of it's like how you construct songs, how you construct lives and careers and your own destiny, having agency over your destiny. The Lego's not a gimmick. I can't imagine the film told any other way. I thought of the film as really having three different gears. It has this kind of almost one-to-one documentary gear where it feels like doc. And then when people are telling me about their memories of something, to me that's more of a cinematic gear. It's an idealized cinematic telling of whatever that memory story is that they're telling. And then the third thing is the music, which to me becomes the fantasy gear. And like anything can happen when the music comes in. No rules anymore. Then it can become very elevated, very surrealistic, whatever it is. And the thing I wasn't sure of that fortunately worked is that I didn't know if you would feel the differences in those gears, in those gear shifts. But once you layer it with Lego, it's just one thing. The single biggest difference between the pre-animation version and the animation version was figuring out that we actually went to see the beats. And then with Pharrell, the fact that he has, you know, synesthesia and everything else, I could ask him about any song and he could tell me what the colors were for that song. So all the beats are actually accurate to Pharrell's sense of the color of those songs. What he sings about in that film, I mean, he said to me, is not, it would be hard for him to say, I'm just gonna write a song about my life. But seeing how I saw his life gave him a lens to focus how to write about the character of him in the film. For nonfiction, film school teaches you all the wrong things. Film school is often what's your voice, what do you want to say, what's your vision? And I feel like what I do is all about your ear, not your voice. What do you hear? Like how hard are you listening? How present are you in the moment and going with what you're discovering? You know, as Al Mazel's, the great documentary filmmaker, said, if you end up making the film you set out to make, then you weren't listening. Because if you've already decided what all the interesting things are before you've made it, then why even make it? It's the surprise and learning to embrace the surprise. What I told my editors when we were working on it is like, well, the instructions are in the box. Meaning, listen to what Pharrell's saying, and he's telling us how to make the film.